Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing this first full week of 2024? Y'all, this week it is jumped off, jumped in, and jumped out. I don't know what the heck. Well, we do know what the heck is going on. I tell you, this is the year of exposure. It is going down. People are getting exposed left and right. Okay, we were minding our whole business. What it was, Tuesday, Wednesday, we were minding our business, being nosy, waiting for the Epstein list to drop. We were minding our business, waiting for the Epstein list to drop, and the next thing we knew, Katt Williams interview came out and drop kicked Beyonce's internet. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive deep. Yo, he has been, like, literally, Epstein list was supposed to be January in the calendar of fuckery. We're going to push that over to February because we just going to push that over to February, okay? The exposure is exposing, all right? Before we begin, I can't hardly see. Before we even begin, okay, let me check this. Make sure everything is all right. Please don't forget to like this video, all right? Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all channels. Please, okay, everything's cool. Please like, please subscribe. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So again, please follow, please subscribe. So like I stated a little while ago, we will be talking about all this stuff that is happening with the Katt Williams. The comedians are being exposed. The comedians are being exposed. Okay, that's where we're at this week. The comedians are being exposed for not being funny. The comedians are being exposed for stealing people's acts. The comedians are being exposed for, you know what? I was going to say something, but I'm going to wait. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. Let's run these likes up. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, everybody who got in here. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. It's the first Friday of the year. It's the first Friday of the year? I don't know, child. I can't even keep track. It's the first Friday. Was it Friday last week? It's the first Friday of the year. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and drop this intro so we can just run into the rest of today's show because it's going to be action-packed and we got a lot of stupid-ass things on Twitter and TikTok. Well, not TikTok. And all over social media to read about and look about. Like, these men are mad. And it's so, listen, when people are smarter than you, it makes you feel a way. A lot of people think they are smart, but they're freaking not. And when you are presented with someone who is smarter than you, that could probably has mentally run circles around you and your whole crew, I get it. But we're going to talk about the circles. All right. So I'm going to drop this intro and we're going to get on with today's show. Okay, guys, so I'm going to read this. Y'all know I love an article. So I'm going to read this article first, and then we're going to jump over to TikTok or whatever, okay? And Instagram, okay? Katt Williams. I kept almost saying Cat Stacks, but that's a different hole. Anyway, Katt Williams scorches the earth and every comedian on it. I swear to you, did he not? Did he not tell everybody about themselves and their mama? And you know what? He might listen, and it's so crazy when people always want to be like, it's like Krishan Rock, right? It's like people be telling the hard truth about Krishan Rock. at how she behaved. And her first response is, oh, you're hating, you're clout chasing. It doesn't, like, instead of people, we're in like a time warp or something. Instead of people dealing with the reality of who they is, I don't know if it's I think it's also this generation. And then you can't bully me bullshit that they have going on. Nobody want to be accountable for their behavior. But the gas of it all that we're talking about is everybody that we're discussing today is from Generation X. They too old to be playing these clout. Oh, he just talking about me for clout games. We too old. No. When somebody tell you about yourself, they just telling you about yourself. So we've known Katt Williams. Before I even get into this article, okay? So we've known Katt Williams say what he mean and he mean what he say. Okay, he's always been like that. He's been like that for years. He's spoken about Tiffany Haddish. He told y'all she wasn't funny and she was trash, and the truth came out. Okay, he told us about remember when he was even had the he was on that radio show, that morning show with this lady, some chick from down south, and she had her husband come up there because he was talking shit about like, people cannot deal. We really live in a world where it's the facade of it all, and when people are dealt, I ain't gonna hold you. That's another reason why I be toning myself down and why I be like, I don't want to no more, because the world can't deal with the realities of the generation that I come from. You just say things because it is the truth. Now it's all about, oh, you want to hurt nobody's feelings. It's mean. It's bullying. It's all of this shit. So now everybody want to act like, if somebody say something negative about you, it's out of malice instead of it just being their truth about who you are. Everybody is not hating on you. People are just like I said with the Krishan Rock example, a lot of people are just calling out the actual factuals of who the fuck you are. But instead of, again, because we've created a generation of people who want to cry if somebody tell them anything negative, right? Anything that is not that, they want to complain and cry and fall apart. Like, I'm scared for the future generations, because if there is no reality, if we can't deal in any sort of reality, oh gosh. Anywho, let's get back to the article. Remember the Last Dance? Now, this is from vulture.com, okay? Remember the Last Dance, the must-watch documentary of the early 2010s in which Michael Jordan reflected on his NBA final championship campaign and legacy, captivated the world by finally cutting loose on his former teammates, rivals, and the headlines that dogged him throughout his career. Well, imagine if The Last Dance consisted solely of one long interview. That interview was long, okay? Switch focus from basketball to stand-up and swap out Jordan for comedy legend Katt Williams. Whoop, whoop, we did. On January 3rd, the internet stopped in its act like y'all wasn't refreshing X, Twitter, constantly refreshing Twitter, just seeing maybe if this Epstein list was going to drop. And then the next thing you know, you get smacked in the face with Katt Williams. That's what happened to me. Anyway, on January 3rd, the internet was stopped in its tracks by precisely this, as Williams sat down for a nearly 3-hour Tour de la Force interview with ESPN's First Take correspondent Shannon Sharpe on his podcast Club Shay. The reason I had to come is because you've made a safe place for the truth to be told, Williams said at the top of the interview. And I have watched all of those lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. Was he there to set the record straight? Sharpe asked in reply, apparently so. Okay. Over the course of the interview, Williams makes outrageous claims. I don't think they were outrageous. I'm just reading this interview. This is the, you know, what's the word? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I be forgetting words lately. Anyway, Williams make outrageous claims. He said Harvey Weinstein offered to suck his in front of all the people at the agency. Why we acting like that's an outrageous claim when Harvey Weinstein is literally accused of doing that? Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Airs personal grievances with half a dozen or so comedians, such as Cedric the Entertainer, who allegedly stole one of his jokes. You know, the internet is undefeated. You know why the internet is undefeated? Because I'm gonna pull up Twitter. For the last 2 days, the internet has been pasting and copying the jokes that these comedians, that the Steve Harveys of the world stole from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. What's his name? Mark Curry, but I call him Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I'm telling my age. Anyway, stole from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. The internet has pasted and put up the evidence. Now, is it clout chasing? Is it hating? If it's true, or is it just calling a spade a spade? I believe in calling spades a spade. That's why I shut the fuck up now. That's why I be minding my business and not say nothing and be like, don't ask me no questions. I won't tell you no lies. Don't ask me no questions. I won't tell you no lies. You ask me a question, I will tell you some shit. Anyway, airs out his personal grievances with half a dozen or so comedians, such as Cedric the Entertainer, who he alleged stole one of his jokes, Michael Blackston, a comedian who doesn't get booed enough, goes deep on the production of Friday After Next and dismisses rumors about his personal life. He may not always be the most reliable narrator, and there are moments like when he refers to Kim Kardashian as a garden tool. Listen, the people that work at Vulture, they like Kevin Hart. That's what I'm peeping right now. Or they like somebody. They don't want no smoke. Again, this is the problem, because it's the smoke in the mirrors of the world. Kim Kardashian is a garden tool. What the fuck? Anyway, ain't nothing he said is right, but they're saying he's not the most reliable narrative. I've never heard Katt. None of these comedians have ever come up and said that Katt Williams has lied about so-and-so. They just saying, you a hater, man. Anyway, let's continue. Where's my article? Here we go. He may not always be the most reliable narrative, and there are moments like when he refers to as a garden tool or fixates too much on which male comedian has worn dresses in movies. Why? Who wrote this? Is this a woman or man? It's two males. He feels a way about men wearing dresses. I feel a way about men wearing dresses. I don't think that shit is cute. I don't think that shit is cool. You know, he's okay with saying he don't want to be in a movie if he got to wear a dress. He's okay with saying, we saw the thing. He's not going to be kissing no motherfucker or being cradled or too much. Why does everything involving majority black comedy with a male in it has to be some homoerotic situation? You know, you have the Kevin Harts of the world who's okay with that, and that's fine. Everybody is not willing to sell their principles for $1, right? Everybody is not willing to sell their principles and what they believe in for $1 or a check, right? Katt Williams is out here. He don't got Kevin Hart money, but he got money. He got more money than a lot of these other comedians he was talking shit about. Okay? Because he's a smart fucking Katt Williams was in fucking Mensa. He's a fucking genius. smart enough to know that if he don't want to sell, every man out here, every black man out here isn't going to sell their fucking soul for $1. And that's okay. There's enough of them who will. And he is allowed to speak on it. If it affects him, he's allowed, shit, even if it don't affect him, he's allowed to speak on it. Okay? Anyway, on which male comedians have worn dresses in movies that will raise eyebrows. But this is very much a strap in and enjoy your ride situation. Before the interview even premiered on YouTube, it began going viral on Twitter, inspiring meme jokes, fact-checking, provoking responses from some of Williams' targets, sparking discourse about how young black comedians rarely get the exposure these older black comedians continue to get, and much more. To get the full effect, one must watch the podcast episode in full, but below is a brief selection of various highlights. Why? So he goes on to say, and about Kevin Hart, okay? We know that this article is biased. I don't know. Am I biased? I try not to be biased. I try just to, again, just deal with the reality of the situation, you know? I'm okay with, I wouldn't want to be, I know money buys a lot. A lot of people will sell a soul for $1, right? But everybody ain't necessarily willing to do that. Anyway, on Kevin Hart. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show. Now, I'm going to say that I went to a Kevin Hart show when he was doing that. This is around when he was first cheated on his wife. I don't remember how long ago this was, though. It might have been like 10 years. I don't remember. It was a multi-city tour. He was we went to Madison Square Garden. Now, it was packed, but I don't know if it was sold out. It was, I will say that. Remember when Kevin was doing laps up and down the street promoting fitness and all of this shit? This was around the time, I think this is before he allegedly set his friend up to look like he was taking money from him. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I think it's when he cheated on his wife the first time. I don't know. We don't know the first, the second, the third. Who knows? And Kevin Hart is not a reliable source. He's just short. So y'all let him get away with the thing, with thinking that he ain't dangerous. Kevin Hart didn't accuse his best friend of embezzlement, which I don't believe. He this whole Tasha K thing, that's the difference. I don't even know what the hell is up with that. Keep cheating on his wife. He's allegedly a drunk driver. Remember when he almost died in that car crash, and they was talking about how he almost killed 2 other people in a damn car crash. You know, like, come on. I'm waiting for the whole Martin-like situation to come out and completely expose and obliterate Kevin Hart. Martin-like situation. Again, we can't do that no more, right? Because back then, when Martin was running around with the crack, and the crack and the gun in the middle of LA, hot and shit. Remember? That's when information was just brought to you, and people weren't readily just paying for stories to go away or have blogs and publications like The Vulture or whatever in their back pocket. I said what I said. My opinion, I'm sticking to it. Allegedly, though. Okay. On Kevin Hart. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of a sold-out Kevin Hart show. There being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation or any comedy club. He already had his deal when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to LA, and in his first year in LA, he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own film called Soul Plane that he was leading? No. It's true. All of this shit is true, though. We've never heard of that before. That person or since that before that person or since that person. Yeah. We know what he said. For 5 years period, every single movie that Kevin Hart did was a movie they had on my desk, and he refused to do it. And he has that right. It's not, oh, you mad because you didn't get to wear this dress or you didn't get to kiss the rock. That's not what he's saying. But again, people love to play on wordplay. But the funny thing is, you probably shouldn't play on wordplay with somebody who has an astronomical IQ and you are living off clout. So Cedric the Entertainer. Cedric here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over there looking like a walrus. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. He never wrote anything. Remember when Cedric Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he called the Entertainer. We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write his own jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. That's so bad, Shannon. And it's available on that. They're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Gosh, how Tubi get in it? Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix and Tubi. Yo, this man, I love intelligence, so I just think this shit is funny as hell. On Kanye West, I suspect that we're pretty awful people if we say that somebody had a mental illness and then we watch what they do. If they say somebody got special needs, then why will we be watching them and holding them accountable like everybody else? When you grade them on a curve, I do agree with that. Like, that's why I don't, after a while you realize, and I think the world is starting to realize, even with like the Krishan Rocks of the world, like, you gotta let slow people go ahead with themselves. You gotta let slow people with mental illness, people with shit going on, you gotta let them just go ahead and fall into the dust. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean like this whole what the fuck is her name? The girl that everybody is talking about. Even my daughter was like, oh my God, she's out of jail. And I'm like, oh my God, she killed her mom. And I understand all of this, right? I get it. I understand everything that happened. But like, let me ask you a question. Why are we acting like this girl is a superhero and like she didn't actually kill her mom? She's slow. And the world, and I looked on, my daughter followed her, I don't know why. Child, the girl had like 5 million subscribers or some dumb shit when I went on there. Why? They said the national grades and IQ and the ACT and SAT grades all fell this year. It's projected to fall for the next couple of years because it's the stupid for me. Anyway, wouldn't you grade them on a curve? Because I mean, what are we reacting to? We're the ones that put him in a position where he thought he was a god. And I've said this. Y'all did this. Kanye, the minute that nigga started talking about he was God, y'all should have known. But no. Yup, y'all put him in a position where he thought he was God and could call himself Jesus. That was, yeah, I've been said this. And you're the one that told that guy to write, that writes musical lyrics, that he was a genius. You're the ones. So what do you expect? The guy married a HE double hockey sticks. Married her because she was one. He didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted. Okay, that's on Hart. He going on one. So let's just read what he talked about people. Harvey Weinstein. We already know. They canceled me from talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered in the agency. Okay. Steve Harvey, you couldn't be a movie star. There are 30,000 new scripts in Hollywood every year. Not one of them asks for a country. Now, one of them asked for a country bumpkin black dude that can't talk good and look like Mr. Potato Head. Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called with Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. Ooh, imagine him coming to tell another story where he got so big and it was Bernie Mac and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean's 11 to get that N-word part? What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? Oh, Lord. Ricky Smiley, child. Ricky Smiley claims that Williams' role in Friday After Next was intended for him. I don't know why he would lose a child and come on the air and start lying. That's why people believe in rituals right here. Oh, my Lord, I'm done. He talking about nigga child. Chris Tucker, that was, that we have now in Epstein's Island. Chris Tucker, not Smokey. Listen, I believe Chris Tucker might be on that list. Okay, some of these niggas get ahead of themselves. That's why Chris Tucker did Friday After Next, Friday, and didn't come back for next Friday. Got ahead of himself. Where he at now? Got ahead of himself. Did a couple movies with Jackie Chan and thought he was special, and now look. Diddy, we already, what he said. I came into business saying I'm going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side on the other side, and we don't care nothing about the other side, period. Okay, Wanda Smith. Wanda Smith was that woman who said her husband. You can't flip up on me because you're an inferior comedian. Oh, this is the other Wanda. My bad. I'm going to destroy you. And I'm never going to call you out by your name. It's never going to say anything disrespectful about people who look like you. It's very thin line. I got a call. But this lady is trying to embarrass me in front of a largely homosexual fan base. That's why she got canceled. Gay people don't take it kindly that you would, as a derogatory, call me gay. Gay people don't feel like it's a okay, whatever. Faison Love, child. Half of these little kids don't even know who Faison Love is, child. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that's ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business. Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. Why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. Oh my God, or Michael Blackson. Most comedians don't get booed enough. That's how you end up with Michael Blackson, who's a real African doing a fake African accent. That's facts. If you're an African king of comedy, sir, there's actually comedians in Africa doing comedy. If you're gonna say that you got to go to Africa and if you're going to say that, you got to go at Africa and get a school. You got to put in the work. And these guys, they take my advice, change their whole persona, and then they hate me for it. That's real life. You know people like that. You be putting them on, and then they mad at you. He talked about Jonathan Majors and his looks. Joe Rogan. He said Joe don't want me on his show. Joe got 6 comedians that's never been funny. He wants to push out. Okay. Ludacris said this was a crossword, but we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and I had to be one of what? And it had to be one or the other of us. The decision had to be made. It was. So with both of us, we were equal. One of us had to cut off all their hair and couldn't do the sideburns things no more with the points. And the next person they said was going to get $200 million because they were going to pay him $10 million a movie to do 20 movies. And that's how the conversation happened. One of these persons turned out to be Ludacris and the other person that turned out to be Katt Williams. Now I understand what Katt Williams, what Ludacris, what that rap was about. Now it makes complete sense. Oh my God. Martin Lawrence tried to put me in my first dress when he had to go on his hiatus because he was losing his shit in the street. We remember, I just talked about it. He told me, Katt, when I come back, I need you. You my young partner. You're my brother in comedy. When I come back, just promise me that my next movie, it'll be me and you. We going to do it together. Remember Big Mama's House? That was the movie. We're going to do it together. Buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my fucking word. We do what we got to do. When it comes back, I'm in your movie. Don't trip. I don't need to see the script or nothing. So you know, we get in the office and this fool pull out Big Mama House 2. I almost died. And I got to read the script in front of all of these good white people with this N-word want me to get an address with him. Taraji. I didn't know he'd talk about Taraji. This is the last part, y'all, because this shit was long. Taraji. Well, shit. This interview was like 3 hours, so I bet it was long. It was the saddest thing ever because imagine being in your genre, in your sub-niche, whatever it is. Imagine being in your lane. Imagine being one of the very tops of your lane to the point where if they don't take you for the role, there's not 3 black actresses that can say are bigger than you that we're going to give this to. Imagine you being at the point and having to humble yourself as saying they're not paying me, y'all, and that's not making. Okay, he was talking about the money shit. All right, that was a long article, y'all. Are y'all still here? I'm tired. My mouth. So, and like I said, Katt Williams went on it with everybody, and all social media did. Every last comedian, old, new, we don't care about. You should have just go ahead. The only person who did anything decent was Ludacris. Now that I realized that song that he just mixed was about the comment that, shout out to Luda for that. But all of these other fools just look like big old fools. Just look like big old fools. He set y'all up to expose yourselves, knowing how the internet is. When people are smarter than you, you should probably chill. That's how I feel. You should probably chill because they're gonna set you up, and you don't even have the common sense to know you getting set up to look like a fool. Because every last one of these men that he spoke on, from Steve Harvey down, from Steve Harvey to, I don't want to put up the shit because it's so fucking big. It's so much. And I feel like I read forever. But like every last one of them, Cedric the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, every last one of them who came out with something to say, not Katt Williams, because he already said what he said, and now he off to Prague. He off to Prague. Okay. Every last one of them are getting dragged and exposed on Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. On the Twitter. X for those young people in the back. Well, on the Twitter by exposing every fucking lie they telling. Everything that Katt Williams said he knew could be proven. And people with these Twitter fingers was working extra hard because we had nothing else to do but wait on Jeffrey Einstein's list to come out. And it didn't come out. So because it didn't come out, people were already prepared to start digging for the list. So the list didn't come out. So all of these accusations, the clips started dropping. People were dropping side-by-side comparisons of the jokes. Cedric the Entertainer stole a joke from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. From Designing Fucking Women. Y'all remember Designing Women? I used to love Designing Women back in the day. It used to come on after Golden Girls. Back in the day. Stole a joke from fucking Designing Women. The internet is undefeated. I don't know what else to say. It is hysterical to me. For me, my opinion, I'm sticking to it. I mess with Katt. I mess with anybody who is bold enough to tell a truth, especially if people gonna hate on it. Too many people live in a fantasy world of lies and fabrications to look good. And at the end of the day, how does that work out? We live in a world where damn near everything is fake. Everything is out there, but hardly anything is authentic anymore. Everything is on fucking full display, but it's not authentic. You can't even tell. You can't even shit. People are mad. These teachers are out here saying that these little babies can't fucking read. And then y'all mad talk about, well, why don't you be telling the parents privately? Because y'all niggas can't read. They tried to, but you didn't care. You more concerned with how the world perceives you. That's what this world is. People are more concerned with perception than actual reality. Like, you want to look all great, and it's the Instagram effect. You want to look all great and put together and nice and shit. But like, imagine this whole side of my room is like filthy with a bunch of fucking clothes falling down, and but this part, the part that you see, is nice and fucking clean. Right? Anyway, I'm going to get into these comments. How are y'all doing? Okay? Please don't forget to like this video, all right? Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. If you like my content, if you like my videos, you can make sure to like and make sure to donate to my channel, okay? Cash apps. Thank you. I got a super sticker. Thank you, Rob. I got a super sticker. Super chats, cash apps, PayPal. My name is Jovi Beauty on all of those platforms. Y'all know how to get at me, so get at me. You already know the vibes. All right. Now, let's get into these comments. My eyes are a little thingy today, so don't mind me if I start squeezing. She said Katt Williams brought out Ludacris. At least Ludacris made a song, and the song was kind of dope. The rest of these motherfuckers are getting whole exposed. Like, damn. If you ain't got nothing real to say, you got like, it's like, I don't know. It's like arguing with somebody. Again, like I said it before, arguing with somebody who's smarter than you. If you ain't got the common sense to do it, shut the fuck up. Because you just gonna make yourself look stupid as hell. If you ain't got the common sense to do it, if you don't have it, just walk away. Walk away. Because it's embarrassing, sir. Okay. Hello everybody. I hope you are all having an amazing Friday. I know I am. Please smash that like button, all that good stuff, please and thank you. Facebook getting on my nerves. Let's run these likes up. Let's run these likes up. Everybody's saying they are ready for this. Hey Bree, hey DC, hey everyone in the chat. Secret Garden, Handpick Waving, Wanda tried it. All of them tried it. I remember when Katt, hey Jada, I remember when Katt was talking down on Tiffany Haddish, and then he walked that ish back. That's all I'm saying. Bitter dudes. Tiffany Haddish is a fucking weirdo. He didn't tell no lie. That's how I say he didn't tell no lie. It's not nice to say. It's not nice to say. But where he told a lie at? Tiffany Haddish out here telling y'all to go pick up homeless niggas from the corner. What are we talking about? She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. Shannon was just letting him go ahead. Shannon was like, whatever you got to say, I'm here for it. She said they were not outrageous claims. No, I don't think they were. She said these claims were back with receipts. Child, not even 24 hours. They was coming. They backed all of them. Like they should have just shut the fuck up. Especially if you know it's true. Cut it out. These people live in a fantasy so long they forget that shit was fake. They forget that it's not true. They forget that people, like, this is the internet and nothing fucking dies. They came hard. Black Twitter is always undefeated. Okay. I think that Sharon tried to say he was tipsy and Katt said, you have had more than me. Katt didn't let nothing slip. Katt knew exactly. Katt, I think it was it you, Bree? I don't know. I think I saw a Bree post. I might have saw a Bree post at first. And then I saw Katt was men's. If y'all don't even know what that is, he's genius quality. Like from a child. He is genius quality. Not, my kid go to some great school. No. He is genius quality. I'm not fucking battling. I'm not doing it. I'm not setting myself up. I'm not setting myself up for that. Not at all. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that everything, and the gag of it, again, when people are stupid, they think everybody is as stupid as them. That's the problem. He knew that everything that he said would be provable with an easy Google search. He knew that. He knows that. What he said about Tiffany Haddish, where was the fucking lie? She out here running people over, telling y'all, she ain't telling me, she was telling y'all to go get you a homeless nigga down the block and bring him in your house. That's what she said. Kevin Hart out here being a whole menace to society, setting his friends up, allegedly. Where is the lie? Cedric the Entertainer, they literally pulled up the fucking, you can't make this shit up. And had it playing side by side. If you don't believe me, go check Twitter. If you don't believe me, go check Twitter. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Sharita, how are you? Hey, Naughty, good afternoon. Please run these likes up, please, and thank you. And support your favorite creator and send a donation today. Thank you so much. She said, Katt is the truth. I make a gypsy. What? I can't make Gypsy out to be just a monster because she was abused all her life. I'm not saying she was. That's the thing. I'm not saying she's a monster. I'm saying why does it seem like people are celebrating her? Like, she should have been able to just come home and, like, cool, she home. What her mom did was effed up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what her mom did was okay, appropriate. I comprehend. I'm saying, why are we acting like she's a fucking rock star? You better watch out. Y'all kids think this little girl is a rock star. Y'all gonna end up, gonna wake up choking on a motherfucking arsenic. Keep playing around. Hey, Bree.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So my favorite part of the interview was Kat was eating up Shannon Sharp too. He was like, I don't be around men all day, 24/7. I have women around me. I don't he said, I don't canoodle with men. He said, we do some business or whatever, but everybody on my team is women. He said, because I don't want to be around no men. He said, I don't want to smell no men's breath first thing in the morning. He said, I don't want to hear men talking. I don't play that. So he was low key eating up Shannon Sharp too
Yeah.
in the in the interview because I was like, oh my God, Cat.
Because Shannon keeps showing us he's like 50, but he keeps showing us he really like 15.
Child, it's giving him like them boys too, but I was just like,
The men's who like to, and we've said this, those men, especially after like 20, even my freaking 20-year-old brothers that like to be around men all the time. Nah. Why you not home? Why you not laid up with your bitch? What's happening? Why you want to like he said? Why you want to be around men breath? Why you don't? Why? That says so much.
the
Girl,
digs
you
were
in
so
the car?
the digs were so good when he said for you to be he was like, you're wanting to be around losers perplexes me. I was like, oh my God. He was like, your willingness, and Shannon got him there because Shannon's not dumb. I have to give Shannon that. So Shannon was laughing. He was on his A game. It was just the part. It was just so many good parts, but when he started saying everybody on my team is women, he said, I don't have nothing against them men. If you want to hang out with men all day and all that, that's on you. I don't do stuff like that. He said, a man can't even roll my weed. I said, oh my God.
That's
He
real
said,
shit.
he said, no. He said, I
Cat,
love him.
cat, straight. he
Yeah, he said,
he ain't kinda. He's straight. He like, listen, no. Mm-mm.
and then he said, all they wives is mute. All of them. I said, oh my
He
God.
said they light skinned, funny
Funny
looking,
looking.
and mute. I said, he ain't fucking lie. And then they had I saw you post it too. They had the meme with all the wives. I was like, God damn it.
I saw it on Twitter and I was dying. I said, "Oh my goodness!" And I think people get it twisted. Yes, Katt Williams dated Hazel E, but Hazel E has been very outspoken since we've seen her. We barely hear Marjorie speak. We barely hear Eddie Murphy's ex-wife speak. Like they barely talk, and I think there's a reason for that. Ludacris' wife, we don't even know what her voice is like. To be
Yeah.
honest, like, does she even talk?
Does she even speak? I don't know.
Like it's strange, and then you see them scrambling to like rebuttal what he said, and I'm like, why are y'all rebuttaling what he
Why you
said?
so pressed? Yeah.
We haven't heard Ludacris drop a freestyle in how long, but all of a sudden he want to drop a freestyle.
It was a
You,
nice freestyle though, but like he touched you deep on the inside.
my thing was you ran to say something about Katt Williams, but not the Vin Diesel situation. Child, the pick is in choosing. That's why I said, baby, Cat, he might tell a joke, but he ain't gonna tell no lie. Like
Not a lie.
maybe there was something in there that was a lie, but 99.9% of it was the truth. He gave Mark Curry his flowers. He told y'all because a lot of people have said, I think it was Mike Epps said it about Steve Harvey. And Cat Williams never said anything derogatory about Mike Epps. So clearly they're on the same page. He even defended Ice Cube. He said, why would you let those lowlifes tell you didn't make no money when he funded the whole thing? I'm thinking Ice Cube was getting all this big budget backing. No.
No, he owned Friday.
So I'm just like, okay, cool. I like that. So again, he said these specialists, these losers, he said those who've been given things and it's been taken away, look out for them. And I said, okay, Cat. That's how you shake up the internet, baby, and I love it. Y'all get these likes up. Jovi's working really hard. Hitting the line is faster than texting. Send your girl a donation. And on that note, I'm dropping back down in the comments. Thank you, Jovi.
Later, sis. Yeah, child. Listen, I don't believe he told fucking lies. He told the whole hard truth, and people just don't want to deal with the reality. And that's in life. The fuck. Let's be honest. People don't like dealing with the reality of who they are. Okay? I'm kind of a bitch. I know that. I'm kind of recluse. I like to be alone. Sometimes to go, you know what I'm saying? I know you got, if like my mama said, my mama here, did I tell y'all she over there somewhere? Anyway, like my mama said, growing up, you have to know your children, right? You have to know your children, what your children are capable of, each one of them, not my children in general. You have to know your children. If you have to be able, and with that mind frame, you have to be able to know yourself. That's why everybody was so triggered and went out, because deep down, they know that everything that he said is true, and it triggered the hell out of them, because most people don't have the balls to say it. Most people are too scared for $1 to say it. Most people will sell their soul. Okay. Most men, let me not say most people, most men would sell their soul for a fucking $1. They will. They'll sell you for $1 real fast. Real fast. She said even Steve Hot Top was fake. Child. She said she watched the whole interview. I could not watch that whole damn. I'm not watching 3 hours of nothing. I hardly want to make an hour live stream. You think I want to watch, even though it was quite the clips and pieces that I did see were quite entertaining. I watched a large portion of it though. She said Mary Ben said Steve Harvey ex-wife Ben said he wore a wig. The video, I think yesterday when I checked it, the video had 5 million fucking views. Now we are up to 11 million. Okay, please and thank you. Please and thank you. He said, when did Katt lie? Katt ain't lied one bit. He just put all of their fuck shit in one condensed place for everybody to just go and receive it. Trust me, y'all. Won't disappoint Shay. That had me rolling. He was eating up Shannon and a couple of guys in the industry. Yeah, because again, a lot of these Shannon Sharp. I guess he cool for what he is. You know, he cool. I ain't got I don't care about you. You know, but like he gives off. I'm not gonna say he's, you know, but he gives off male validation as dudes. You know, that whole a woman can't fart in front of him or pee in front of him. It's real weird. It's real immature, real weird, real. Do you even really like women? You know, it's real. It's like you say you a grown ass woman and your man is always, I think it's suspect as hell. And your man is always hanging out with his best friend. You thinking that he hanging out with his best friend and they trying to bag bitches, but the best friend is probably the secret boyfriend. Okay? Like, why would you want to be surrounded by a bunch of penises all the time? And it's true. Why? As a man, I don't get it. Not one bit. Ludacris Ball was on some I got money watching Jets and Jewelry. It was a poor attempt at distraction. They needed to distract because he ate their asses the fuck up. They had 14 million views. Oh yeah. What Shannon gonna come up with next? Lord, he gonna have to come hard and go home, boy. Yes, Shay. He talked about Luda. He left no stones unturned. That is hilarious. Katt does not need a YouTube channel. Go watch him. You know what I was thinking when I was watching the clips? I was like, damn, I need to see when Katt Williams is gonna be in New York next time, and I'm gonna go to his show. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm gonna go to Katt Williams' show. Grown F-boy energy. It's weird. It's weird. I don't give a fuck what you say. You want to hang out with your friends all the time. Oh, my homeboy. You're a grown ass man. Grown. And you all the time you have I say it's like they have a secret crush on their best boyfriends. Their boy best friends. Best boyfriends. Whatever. She said Steve Harvey was never a stand-up comedian. He's a host. Well, when I grew up, Steve Harvey was a comedian, and then he had the Steve Harvey Show, and then he became a host. That's how I see it. But again, it's all different by generations. How you grew up, you see it differently. So that's understandable. She said, then when he spoke on how white women scared him, I knew he was spitting. Okay, I didn't see that part. But Katt Williams, to me, is a real ass nigga. That's it. He's a real ass nigga. He's a straight man. He's a smart man. He's a whole straight. Ain't no about it. Okay, he's a straight man. He's a smart man. And he a funny motherfucker. That's it. That's it. That's it. Ain't nothing to say. We've been waiting on Katt Williams' tour for a minute. He should definitely do a tour now. I think he does like different shows in different towns. That I literally was like, I need to follow him because I want to know when is he going to be in New York City. He's in Prague now. But I want to know when he's going to be in New York City because I want to go see it. I want to go see him in tour. I want to go see him. I'm not going to say because I did go see Kevin Hart. I'm not going to say I didn't enjoy the show, but I think I enjoyed it more because I went with my homegirl and we had a good old time about it. It was like 8 years ago? I don't remember. We had a good old time. We went out, we was all like, we thought we was 22 again. We was out in our heels in the city. We went to some dope ass restaurant. We ate. It was fun. But I do remember her saying it was cool. I thought it was funny because I was probably lit as fuck though. Because I didn't think it was funny at the time, but I can't remember not one joke. I can't remember not one joke about the tour. Yep, no, but I was lit. So I was it was just a good old day. Let's say that. I had a good day. And the comedy tour that Kevin Hart had at the time was just the end of we went out for drinks again after that. It was just a good day. That's how I remember that because it was just a good day. And he was a part of that day. So that's why I'm like, Kevin Hart is cool. But do I remember any of the comedy? Any of the jokes? Not at all. Did my friend, she said was cool. I still got pictures from that day. Matter of fact, in the bathroom at Madison Square Garden. Now that I think about it, I still got pictures of that day in my phone. I remember her saying back then, she was like, no, it was cool. He wasn't like, I'm about to die. And I was like, it was funny. But again, I'm silly though. So I'm silly. So this probably was real. She says she gonna buy Cat Stack DVD. Support Cat. Cat Stack. Support Katt Williams, y'all. Go buy her DVD because that's motherfucking funny. Okay, go watch one of his things on Netflix or Tubi, or go see one of his shows because he's actually talented. Shit, support those who support you. Support those who see you. Okay. Katt Williams seems like one of those men who sees the humanity in everybody. You know how a lot of men don't see. Yo, there's a comedian right now. One side. this bitch, what's his name? Corey Holcomb, this trash nigga. He's right now on Instagram. I just saw it before while I was setting it up, helping my mom. My mom is really here, so helping her bring her luggage upstairs or whatever. This nigga talking about, oh, basically, if you're not a copacetic baby mama, fuck you and fuck the baby. These niggas are horrible human beings. Okay? And that's the thing. Motherfuckers are horrible human beings. And they don't like their horribleness to be exposed. But they be exposing it themselves. It's going to be a couple of years from now, and he going to try to say, like, oh, he's not this. Wasn't this the same nigga? Wasn't this the same? Talking about Tiffany Haddish. Hold up. Wasn't this the same nigga? No, that was that Aries one. Who made the videos with Tiffany Haddish homegirl children while Tiffany Haddish was there trying to be pimp mama? Huh? But we mad at Katt Williams for saying Tiffany Haddish is untalented and a fucking weirdo. She's and then she's proven to be an untalented weirdo. Motherfucker talking about, oh, I abandoned a woman and I abandoned my kids, you know. But people are sitting up upset at Katt Williams. He actually looked like he sounds to me like he sees the humanity in women, black women especially. I don't see the problem. She said Kevin's ex-wife used to write his jokes. Wow. Bernie Mac. I used to love Bernie Mac. And back when I was young, like before even Bernie Mac, before the Steve Harvey show, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Okay, that was high school. Okay, Bernie Mac came out probably like when I was like 20. Not came out, I mean the show came out when I was probably like 20, 21, something like that. And the Steve Harvey show around that same time. But hanging with Mr. Cooper, that's what I grew up on, child. Hey Mahogany, it's all right, girl. Fuck Trick Daddy. These niggas don't want to be accountable for them being horrible human beings. She said that. See, y'all already knew who it was. She said that's Aries Spears. These niggas are so dirty and trash. So of course, like I said, people don't like especially perverts, idiots, you know, males like that don't like their shit being exposed. That's really the only problem. I did see his IG post, but I don't remember it right now. That's the real problem. And like I said, I hope Katt Williams does very well. Okay, I hope you all. I'm gonna go watch one of his shows. I literally was like, I need to go on his website and see when he's gonna be in New York next time. And me and my homegirl gonna go. But nonetheless, go grab a DVD. We ain't got no goddamn DVD players no more. Go to Netflix, okay? Support him. Follow his ass on Instagram or whatever as a show of support. You know, fuck it. So follow his ass. You follow Kevin Hart's stupid ass. Follow him. Then you'll probably know when the shows are. I think I'm gonna follow him as well. Go see a show. Support people. Support actual black men who see you to see your humanity. Support actual black men who aren't making jokes and throwing. Kevin Hart had one thing making a joke about dark-skinned women. Support black men who give a fuck about your humanity, who has integrity. Let's just support people, period, who have integrity in this fucking world. Because it is literally becoming few and far between. Oh, he gonna be in AC next month? Girl, I might go to AC next month. My homegirl definitely gonna want to go to AC. She said he's always on tour. She said, I used to hate Comic View, but I realized it was funnier as I got older. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. We are over an hour, but I love y'all and appreciate y'all. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're gonna forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Y'all already know the vibes. You here, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on one of my other platforms, like and subscribe as well. Come over to YouTube and subscribe to my other channel. Please, if you can donate to the channel. You see my Cash App on the screen. Support your girl. I put in this work, all right? And yeah, I'm going to get me something to eat. And then I might make a video, a little, a couple videos or two to post today and during the weekend. It's going to be a crazy weekend in my house, y'all. I'm exhausted already. I'll tell y'all about it Monday. I'm exhausted already. All right, y'all.